Good afternoon. My name is Scott Rutledge, Chief Strategic Officer at T3Live.com. Welcome to today's recap and look ahead.
观众朋友们，大家好，欢迎收看今天的直击美股，我是主持人夏月，在纽约向您问好。今日是4月27日，星期四。美国总统特朗普称不会退出北美贸易协定，美元小幅下跌。昨日美股微跌，由企业业绩带来的良好涨势被税改可能性的疑虑所抵消。特朗普计划将个人所得税税级从7个减少到3个，企业税率从35%降低到15%。而现在值得关注的焦点是税改能否通过立法，通过立法之后呢，又将如何的推行？今日三大股指微幅高开，市场静候重大的科技股财报。值得关注的是本周盘后的 Alphabet、Google、Amazon、英特尔和 Microsoft， 而随后一周将要到来的财报是苹果、Facebook。关于更多市场的详细资讯，让我们来听听 Scott 怎么说。Hi Scott, so today's market is trading mixed today. So what is the S&P looks to you?
Well, we got back to 2,400 yesterday and stalled a little bit, but sellers didn't really have much power either. So here we are digesting right in front of the highs here after a big 3-day move. So we'll see if we could hold here to extend. If you look at the chart of the S&P cash, this was the wedge type pattern that we've been watching, prior to those French elections. It wound up igniting above it, gave us a really nice level to trade against on Monday. That was right there. This was your time to get involved in some names that maybe you didn't want to hold because you didn't know the outcome of the French election. And then here is your 2,400. So 2,400 is right there. And we did hold above Tuesday's gap. So this is your new points of reference. If you want to take a close-up look here, all in all, nice digestion right here ahead of highs. So tomorrow we'll see, do we open up? We'll see which earnings names have more psychological power. We'll get into that in a second. But all in all, here's 2381. As long as this 2381 holds, you can't get too bearish. But this is active support, and this is like real intermediate support. But the longer we stay above this, the higher the probability we do see 2400 or above.
So after the market closed today, Nasdaq has a good rally. So this is basically driven by the technology sector, like some tech giants today just released their earnings, like Microsoft, Google, Alphabet, and also like Amazon. So what's your view on that?
Well, it depends when you're long it, what type of investor you are, and your time frame. If you've been an investor in Amazon, Google, and Microsoft for the past 3 to 5 years, you're making a lot of money. Congratulations to you. If you're a trader, you better realize where these things came from and what they've priced in. I've talked about Microsoft saying they just had a huge move ahead of numbers that it's probably priced in. So for Microsoft, it's down a little bit after hours. I don't think you go out and chase Microsoft after this big breakout move prior, but it's acting very good. I'd say right in here, this is a buyable spot right into the moving averages. It's down a little bit after hours. Amazon, I thought, had room for a trade, so that's why we were long the what's it called, the 950 calls. Okay, we also had a nice little trade here when it broke above this 915, and then after hours, if you knew what it was expecting, you could have even been a buyer at 920, 930. People on the VTF that could see after hours trading saw me buy it around 930, made some money, and now it's hovering about, I think we were talking about 960. So some guys like, I don't want to wait till tomorrow for my options because we bought the 950s for 250. What you should do is short the stock around 960, 962, okay, and deliver your options, because they expire over the weekend. So this way you can lock in $12 and you don't have to worry about tomorrow's, situation with the options. But all in all, really nice move, nice gap up. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Google looks very similar, gapped up, and lots to like in high beta tech. But the last thing, you have to need to know your time frame and what you can handle. And if you're not in it yet, if you're in it, congratulations. If you're not in it, you got to figure out a trading strategy, and we'll go over that tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly. So there are some big names is going to release earnings next week, like Apple, like Facebook. So what's your strategy towards that?
Well, both are different. Okay, Facebook, has had an unbelievable move. You look at the chart, so thank goodness for traders, it's giving you a pre-earnings move. We talked about when it woke up right there. Why is this a spot? It took back the 8 and 21 day. That was your spot to get long. Here's another spot to get long when it took out the all-time high. Then today it closed strong, and it's up here with Google numbers. So, you do have time between today or tomorrow and next week, because I think earnings are on Wednesday. But chances are, if it's all the way up here, I would not be entering a new position into earnings because it just priced in an unbelievable spot. But I also don't think you go short because a lot of guys were saying with Google, it's already priced it in, and if you went short Google, it's up another $40. Even though it already had a pre-earnings move. So either way, we'll revisit Facebook closer to earnings, but at this point, it's already had a nice move. And as far as Apple's concerned, let's wait also till Tuesday. It's a bit tighter, so it's a different pattern. The longer it stays up here, going sideways, the better it could be for a better post-earnings move if they deliver on their report.
Thank you very much for your insights. I think that's all for today.
Okay, well, every day tune in. There's different action. There's different things going on. Hopefully you've been participating from months ago leading into earnings season, so you've already been involved versus just chasing the action after. And if you've been an investor for years in some of these names making all-time highs, I'm sure you have a big smile on your face, and congratulations for staying the course.
以上就是今天节目的全部内容了。我是主持人夏月，感谢您的收看，我们下期节目再见。